Right, we're down here at Tardy Frank's, so we'll cut the nonsense. I'll just show you the cars. So my Cayman, obviously. MR2. Nice Series 1. This is actually my dream car, or one of my dream cars. If I win the lottery, this is what I want to buy. Toyota 200SX S14A, I think. Is that right? 500. Nice Mini. We were following this up. It's quite nice. New M2. We were just saying, by the time you've looked at these with the wide arches, they're almost the same size as an M4. I need to do some research on the sizes between them. Little GTS Tiger, quite like it, in crayon. So the GTSs still come with the sensor locks like the GT3s and stuff, so they're pretty funky. So we're just looking at this, obviously GT3 RS. Seen a few lately, but they're incredible, aren't they? They're so different from a normal 911. Everyone thinks they all look the same, but you must be fucking blind if you think that looks like a normal 911. GLE. Nice 997.
R56.
Look at this. A4. BBS is on it. Beautiful. Now we've got this old Lamborghini. I like it. And this Spada, is it? I'm not 100% sure on my old Lamborghinis, but I like it. And that's it from the front with these knacker ducks. Just a massive bonnet. It's an interesting car. I'm not sure performance wise what they do. I imagine it's not really that quick, but it's a nice looking thing, isn't it? Peculiar, especially that back end. And this quite angry looking, I assume it's an M3. It looks like an M3, but it's got the BBSs on it, splitters, big vented bonnet on it. Look at that. Beautiful. Speciale. No more needs to be said. That's it from the front. Something else in it, that. Quite a nice little 1 Series. A Volvo. But I don't know what it is, but I really like the colour. I don't know my Volvo models.
Colour.
Yeah. Do you know what model they are? I don't know my Volvo models. Oh, a V60. A V60. There you go. C-Class. I don't think it's a C63, but it looks nice. I might be wrong. And then a nice M3. So look into an M3. Or is it an M4? Whatever it is, anyway. And they sort of look the same size. So that blue one is an M3, the red one's an M4, and then an M2. They are really, really nice, these. But I don't know if I could justify the money. They're not cheap, are they, these days, M3s? I don't suppose they've ever been cheap, but you can get some really nice stuff for the same money. And when I say nice, not like these aren't nice. I'm talking Lamborghinis and stuff. Tell me what you'd rather have, a Lamborghini or an M3? Not sure, mate. A gold Golf R, nice. I'm pretty sure that's Dan's car. Dan lives near me. I think he used to have a Clio, if I'm right. And come to Three Sisters with us. So, if I'm right, it's pretty quick, this. A nice FD2 here, with some J's Racing bits and stuff like that. Not a million miles away from what Bentley's is going to look like soon. So yeah, a row of Civics, Mustang, some other stuff, a lot of Civics. Nice lineup. You've got your Macan, a Cayman, a TVR, and then a Z4 Coupe over there in the corner. Very nice. I think that's an M, so should be quite quick, that. Nice, very nice. Yeah, so we're just admiring this. Well, we think we like it. I think I do anyway. It sounds like a cheaper Aston Martin, in a way, I think. That's the interior. Obviously I like that colour. Maybe not everyone does, but design wise it's lovely. Nice M3. M2. Another nice M2. I really like these. But again, do I buy one? Probably not. Bagged Mustang. Not really my thing, but it's not the worst thing I've ever seen. But this is my thing. A 600 LT. Very nice. So we'll go quick here. We've got 350Z. A nice old E36 Skylines. I think we've seen these before. A 488 Porsche 944, I think. We'll have a look in a bit. And some other bits, including a Tuscan 997 convertible and a 997 hard top turbo. Very nice. It is from the front, so we're just saying it's a manual. It's got all the extra spoilers and everything on. Lovely. These Volvo estates are popular, aren't they? There we go, still the dream, and I've entered our roadster like that. Thanks Daz for putting that on in my head. So a lovely 718 GT4. Now that is also a GT4, that's not an RS, believe it or not, but he's got the RS splitter, he's got the RS dupers on the side, he's got the RS spoiler. It's a really nice car, this, isn't it? Perth. And a nice 488. And then obviously the Lotus, little MX-5. An old 930 Tiger, nice. Some fancy stuff, can't be bothered, but it's all very nice. M4 convertible. So in the 90s, M4, or I suppose they were M3s at the time, convertibles were like the most sought after one. They were like, I don't know, it was seen as a luxury to have the convertible, but these days people seem to frown upon them. So I don't know, I still have that nostalgia of a convertible in my head. I still quite like the convertibles. Another Mustang, a DB7, so they're bargains these days, but I don't know what the upkeep is on a DB7. I think this one's a V12. Well, I've heard nightmare stories about them, but you hear nightmares about everything, don't you? Some American stuff, no idea, but it's nice. Beetle, a vast array of German stuff. Can't be bothered going through them all, but again, a lot of nice stuff here. And then that Boxer looks nice, doesn't it, for some reason? Z4 again, always in the same place, always looking mint. And then some more German stuff pretty much up here. Again, can't really be bothered going through them all. There's all kinds here. So this is nice. A GTR. Very nice. Performance bargain at the moment, really, these, I think. A nice M3. And this is what I was talking about the convertibles. This is what I mean. How good does that look? 348. 996 turbo, and then look at this for a pairing, a 355 with, is it a 749 or a 999? Yeah, a 749. So that's actually potentially my next bike as well, but we'll see about that. And then a little Elise. So that's the Technica, isn't it? But I'm not looking at that. I'm looking at this. How good is that? So Viper Green GTS with a full aero kit, very nice. Some sort of angry GTR. Know nothing about it, but you've got to assume it's quick, haven't you? An NSX. Is that Dakar yellow? Nice M4 and 3 M4, whatever. Not really my thing, Cadbury's, but well done, I suppose. Mark's little project is 996, that isn't very little. And then an STO. This is the first time I've seen one of these in real life. Quite striking actually, way better than on the internet. Well, there you've got an R8 next to the STO, and obviously for those that know, you know that they're closely related, but they don't bloody look it, do they? Even though this is one of the latest R8s with a final like revision on it. It's a nice car. Oh, excuse me, burping. But it's a nice car on its own. When you're parking next to that, it kind of gets outshadowed a little bit, unfortunately. This is pretty nice. I think I've seen this before, but I like it regardless. The only weird thing is getting a 4-door M3 and then putting a cage in it and taking the back seats out. But apart from that, I like it. So we've just seen this. So this is a Lancia Turbo, or I guess kind of effectively you can consider that an Evo 1, or it's the beginnings of all your Evos and stuff like that. So that's where it all comes from, for those that don't know. This is the granddaddy of it all. It's quite nice, isn't it? I really like it. And then this XR2 is also very nice. So then we've got this thing. It looks like a people carrier with a body kit on. When you get close, and it's got brids in it and a hydraulic handbrake. It's all stripped out and caged inside. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that? Yeah, I think you can. So this is... See a bit better there. So it's pretty wild really, isn't it? Nice wheels on it. There you go. Incredible. And then it just keeps getting better. Look at this, wide body Mark 1. All stripped out and everything. But interestingly, it's got like Porsche, relatively comfortable seats, even though it's caged and what have you. So that's interesting. Usable, but aggressive. There's a better view of the purple on that TVR. It's a lovely colour. And there's that Perth. So I really like these. This is my choice, I think, of the Huracan range. I know that STO looked nice before, but I think I would want a Performante, to be honest. And then a 488, very nice. This is a Cleo Williams. I think we've seen this a couple of times, but always worth another look. That's it. Very nice, very nice. Nice dog with an Audi R8 V10. And then a pretty nice MX-5. I do like these. We had one in at work recently, so I started looking at them. You can get turbos and superchargers and Ford pistons and everything for these. So they're a nice little prospect. I don't think I'll actually buy one, but quite like it. Nice S13. Reminds me of my old one. Well, it doesn't really, because mine was a pile of shite, but sort of reminds me of it. So yeah, so 296, I was just saying, it's my first time seeing one. It seems pretty big, at least wide anyway. I feel like it's an evolution of the 488 or whatever, but I feel like it's wide. Am I wrong? And then look at that, I see one for the first time and I see two of the bastards. It looks handsome in silver, doesn't it? With that little stripe on it. I really like it, I'll be honest. I know there's no chance of me getting one anytime soon, but who knows? If anyone's into boxing, go over to www.fight-central.co.uk, buy some boxing gloves and fund me Ferrari. So when you're at a Honda show, these things are 10 a penny, but somewhere like this, that is a B series. And it's sort of the engine I kind of grew up with in my old Civic. It looks a lot like mine actually, except mine was red. So yeah, that was nice. And then we've got this Mark 1 Civic. I've seen this a million times, but it's always worth another gander. It matches Chan's coat, look at that, similar colour. So yeah, there you go. And then I've just jizzed in my pants, look at this. GT3 RS 4 litre, the dream. Whoa, where you are? I can't stop looking at it. I've just walked away and I've come back.
Why did she get one?
Cheers, sauce. A little QV to bring the excitement down a little bit. And a 500 horsepower saloon is bringing the excitement down. You know you're having a good day. What are these? Holden, a VXR? Can't remember. Well, you know what it is. The old Rolls Royce makes a reappearance. I love this thing. Luxury cars are obviously my other guilty pleasure when it comes to cars. So I like this. I know it's not to everyone's taste, but you can't deny how tidy it is. And this M2 looks aggressive with the wheels and the bonnet and bumper and stuff. Or maybe it's a CS, I don't really know, but what I do know is it looks good, doesn't it? A Vantage with the top down, quite nice. I'm not sure about this shape. I think they're still quite expensive, so I don't think I can afford one. But I wish I could, because it's nice, isn't it? So there you go, an M3 Touring. Baz is just saying, all the carbon bits on this can add up to about 12 grand. He was speccing one a year ago. 12 grand for some fucking carbon. I'd be straight on Temu or Alibaba for that. Cayman Boxster Roadster thing. These are really nice. Again, I don't know that I can justify buying one, but I definitely like them and I would like one. It's just the money. So then you look at this thing. Actually not coming out that bad in the video, but in real life the proportions are all over the place. I don't get it, but there's two of them. There's another one. Maybe it'll grow on me in time, I don't know. I can't work it out. I don't know what it's trying to do. Anyway, yeah, so then we've just spotted this Mini, as you can see. Wide body, plastic windows, and oh yeah, an engine in the back. So it's a Z-Cars conversion by the look of things. Now, I think Z-Cars went out of business, but in sort of like the early 2000s, it was a popular conversion. They basically space frame the Mini, and then you can put bike engines and Honda engines. This obviously is a Honda engine, and they're serious. So yeah, that's that. And then this is what I was really trying to hunt out, is the 430. I really like these. So this has got like the Stradale wheels, or the Scuderia wheels even, or whatever they are, I can't remember. But then he's put like this stripe on, which I think suits it. It's got an exhaust on it, I heard it when it come in. But I'm starting to notice the similarities between this and that new 296. So that headlight, I feel like the new one's like a modern version. It's got the little vent there, and then that scoop at the side is similar, and then even the lights. Oh, this is like the twin round lights. It has the little slits, doesn't it, on the new one? So I feel like they're a similar car. It's like an evolution of it. Oh, nice. And look at this little kit car, Jester kit car. Interesting, isn't it? And then another GT3 RS, but it's harder to see the details on this one because everything's black, but believe me, it's all there. It's a nice car. And this Mark 1 again. I think we saw this last time we come. And then a subtle Golf.
That next time drive in and out.
The Devil's Head, getting popular.
To be fair, I think I need to subscribe to that. I'll be one of them.
and he
Yeah, I think John's approached himself this bit.
yeah. Right, so I'm back home, and so yeah, so that was the show. Dropped Chan back off at his house, and you've seen all the cars. So I don't know which is your favourite. Maybe let me know down in the comments. For me, it's that 997 GT3 RS 4 litre. It's the dream in it for me. It's an incredible car. What are they? Between £500,000 and £1 million these days. I don't know. That's a bit better, isn't it, with the lighting? Just the dream in it is what pretty much most of the inspiration for this car is. So what are you going to do? I like it. I think Chan's favourite was the Speciale. Obviously, there's a good shout into it. A few other nice cars there. The STO is a close contender. Yeah, I was surprised how much I like that STO in real life. It looks so much different to how they look on the internet and stuff. So I'm glad I got to see one of them up close and have a bit of a poke and a prod. Mark's new 996 is really nice. He's done a really good job of that. Not surprising, obviously I know Mark and I know what he does. So yeah, so that 996 is lovely. I might try and get up close with that, do an actual review on that at some point. He's put some time into that car, so I think it'll be worth it. And what else? 600 LT, Performante, a few nice ones. So yeah, let me know below which is your favourite. I think that's it for today. I don't know what the next video is going to be. Probably another cars and coffee. Maybe try and finish this bloody roll cage off. We'll see what happens. Yeah, that's about it. Catch you in the next video. Give us a like, a subscribe, and all the other stuff. Loads more videos to come. We'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.